Welcome everyone to the Cape Cod Museum of Natural History. Teresa Izzo, Program Coordinator here at the museum. I would like to say a few things about the museum shop is open and is still selling books. Brian will be signing books after the lecture as well. And would you please silence your phones? Also, if you participated in any of the drawings for Ocean Matters and for the membership for CCMNH, we will be announcing the winners at the end of the lecture. So, on behalf of the museum, Brian Skerry, and everyone at Ocean Matters, we would like to thank you for your generosity by attending this fundraiser tonight that benefits the educational programs at the museum and Ocean Matters initiatives. Many of you may know Brian as an award-winning underwater photographer and filmmaker for National Geographic, but he's also a co-founder and director of Ocean Matters, Marine Science Through Service, an organization that engages teens from around the world who serve as ambassadors for the ocean. They plan conservation events around the globe, as well as working together to create and seed conservation projects of their own. Tonight it is my pleasure to introduce to you 14 team members as they present a short but impressive film about the organization, and it will be followed by Brian Skerry's presentation. So to my right and your left, please meet Cheyenne from Florida. Say hi. Isabella from Florida. Jack from Boston. And Atlanta from Ohio. Okay, so we're going to have their presentation, and I'm going to hand off. There we go. Thank you all for being here. Thank you.
This video exists because there's damage to our coral reefs, but because there's people like us who care, we can make waves of difference.
So thank you all for being here tonight and joining us to learn more about our mission as Team Ocean and to hear from the lovely Brian Skerry, of course.
All right, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about our mission and what it is. So we strive to spread awareness about large environmental concerns, and through spreading our awareness, also educating others on environmental issues, and then working together to come up with solutions.
Further, we actively partake in conservation efforts in order to protect our ocean for future generations. And lastly, we spread our message and our mission to people like you tonight, and we hope to influence you to join Team Ocean and take action yourself.
Okay, so now that we have introduced our mission to you, we're going to introduce ourselves. So I'm Elena Keenan. As I said before, I'm from Ohio, and I'm going to be studying genetics at Auburn University this fall. And to me, our mission is very important, and I joined this program because I've always felt very connected to my environment and the nature around me, and to read in the news about the destruction that's been happening has really struck a chord with me. And so I joined this program with wonderful people, and now I'm here, and so thank you for coming to watch us.
And I'm Jack Mullen. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. I am a sophomore at Loyola Marymount University, and I found Ocean Matters because growing up in Massachusetts and vacationing down the Cape, just in my lifetime, I've seen such a difference because of the impacts of climate change, which proved to me that there is action that needs to be taken, and I found Ocean Matters so that I can help try and make an impact.
My name is Cheyenne Hull. I'm originally from Falmouth, Massachusetts, but I live in Lakeland now. I'm going to be studying marine biology at Polk State. The most profound moment during my childhood was when I went to the beach with my mom. I often walked along the shore looking for sea glass, but on this particular day, I found a water bottle with fish trapped inside. And that's when it became clear that I needed to do something and protect the creatures of the ocean. And that's why I joined this organization, because the ocean matters.
I'm Lisa Campos. I'm from Florida, and I'm an incoming freshman at Florida Southern College, where I'll be studying marine biology and environmental studies. And I joined Ocean Matters because I've always loved the ocean and animals in general, but I never actually realized that was something like I could do with my life. So in a visit to Clearwater Marine Aquarium, I realized, oh wait, people do this. Like, I can do this. It's not just, oh, I like animals, whatever. So then I was like, okay, let me get involved. Let me do stuff. So I joined Ocean Matters to get experience and to get more connected. And I definitely got all of that, but I also found these amazing people and this wonderful community that is Team Ocean.
Our expedition began in the summer of 2022. We partnered with the Coral Restoration Foundation, and in order to do that, we had to obtain a scuba certification. We did it through PADI, which consisted of online pool and ocean course. Sorry. Yep. Yes. And after our fourth open ocean dive, we became open water scuba divers.
And then from there, we were really fortunate to partner with the Coral Restoration Foundation, and with them, we were able to dive down to their nurseries to work with directly with restoring coral reefs in the Florida Keys. And for me, just that experience was super empowering because it showed me that I could be part of this group of thousands of people every day who work to stop our coral reefs from going towards extinction, and it proved to me that there is enough drive out there to save our coral and to save our planet.
All right, so you might be wondering, why are we talking to you about coral? So coral is the nursery of ocean ecosystems. They're the foundation of marine life. They feed the food chain, they provide oxygen, and they provide shelter to all the ocean life. And so they support the smallest microorganisms all the way up to the largest, like whales. And this, unfortunately, has been a huge part of the ocean that we have been losing. So in the past 20 years, we've lost 50% of our reefs. And to give you a little more perspective, we all know the rainforest crisis is pretty bad, but we are actually losing coral 4 times faster than we're losing our rainforests. Yeah, so that's pretty bad. So even here in New England, there's Cash's Ledge, which is actually a protected landmark. And so the coral in that region has actually been doing so much better than the unprotected regions because it's being regulated. So if we can apply what we've been doing there to other ecosystems, we could do so much.
Now you may be thinking, what can you do to help our ocean? Well, you can be more mindful about the products that you purchase, because the cleaner the ingredients, the healthier it is for you, your pets, and our ocean. Everything has an impact.
And then another thing you can do is just staying involved. By being here, you're doing that. And you're helping the ocean just by sitting where you are now. By learning more about the ocean, by making small steps in your life to be more sustainable and to try and be greener, you're helping the ocean just by doing that. So the more you do that, the more you learn, the more you tell other people. That's a big thing. The more you're helping our ocean, and the better you're making our planet. So if you want to know some more in-depth things to be more sustainable in your daily life, you can scan that QR code right there, or if you already picked up a copy of our brochure outside, there's tons of tips in there and practical things to keep your life more sustainable. So you can scan that if you didn't get one, or there's still some left out there that you can grab afterwards.
So we're here today because we're part of Team Ocean, and our biggest mission is to grow our message and to inspire others to make, even as we just said, small changes because together, through our small changes, we can make a big impact. So we really challenge you today to make the pledge of Team Ocean, which is just something really small that you can make in your life to make a difference towards the ocean and the planet. And for example, when I joined Team Ocean, I just pledged to start using a reusable water bottle, which has already was just something I didn't notice that I was not doing, and that's made a big impact for me.
I have pledged to use a reef-safe sunscreen.
I pledge to pick up rubbish at the beach.
And I pledge to use only reusable straws in my household.
So if you'd love to join us, if you'd love to scan this QR code now and make this pledge with us, or it's also available on our website at oceanmatters.org.
So while you might be filling this out or thinking in your head of what you'd like to pledge, I would like to take a moment to thank our partners. So we'd very much like to thank our gracious hosts and partners for this evening, the Cape Cod Museum of Natural History. So thank you. And then we'd also like to thank Mr. Brian Skerry for partnering with us for this event as well.
And now it is our honor to introduce to you all an amazingly talented, Emmy-award winning photojournalist and filmmaker, and someone who has inspired many, specifically me a lot, because I will say I am very much a self-proclaimed Brian Skerry fangirl. So without further ado, Mr. Brian Skerry.